Yo, it is your boy, Adam Coe. It is September 2nd. It is a Wednesday, my dudes and dudettes. And the Giants are 18-19. Before we get into any baseball, because there's a lot to talk about today, let me just talk about this YouTube channel real quick. I was sitting there eating dinner last night with my wife, having a great dinner. I looked down at my phone, and what do I see? 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. I know that's a small number for a lot of YouTubers. I know a lot have 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, some even millions, obviously. But I started this channel with no hopes. I mean, I was just trying to make some videos, share it with my brothers, just talk baseball with my Giants friends. Didn't expect to get 100 subscribers, and here we are, 100 subscribers, now 103, and the next goal is 200, and then 1,000. Okay. I mean, I appreciate it. I really do. If you guys like these videos, keep liking it. Keep sharing with your friends, your Giants friends, your baseball friends, your Dodger friends. I don't even care. I talk Giants, but I respect every single team. If you're a good player, like I said, I've been talking about Fernando Tatis for a long time. Fernando Tatis is probably my favorite player in baseball, and he plays in division, and this is a team that we're trying to beat. But I just like baseball. I like to talk baseball. I like to talk football. I like to talk everything. Sports. This is what I like to do. And right now, I'm addicted to the Giants baseball. I've been addicted to the Giants baseball for my whole life. And this team right now is hot. We'll get right into it. I mean, geez, Louise. If you had the opportunity to watch that game last night, start to finish, you had one of the best times watching a baseball game. Unless you're a Rocky fan, obviously. But, man, 23-5. 23-5. Those are numbers. 27 hits. Those numbers just don't come around in baseball. So I almost said football. Pretty much football score. Let's just get right into it. In the video yesterday, I said, I see the Giants scoring 10 runs today against John Gray. Boy, was I wrong. Stupid, Adam. You're stupid. 23, more like it. Okay, I didn't expect 23. I don't think anybody could ever say they can, 23 runs what they're going to score. But they scored 23. I said 10. I was wrong. I did. I'll put it up in a second here. I'll put it right now. This is with a conversation between my brother Joshua and John, my brother John Cosina. We have it's called Baseball Talk as our group chat. And we talk baseball. And he said, Joshua said, should I stack the Giants lineup today against the Rockies? I said, I just talked about, 10 runs against John Gray. I said, Belt's hot against Gray. He has great numbers against Gray, and Dickerson, it would be a good play as well. He didn't take my advice. That's what it is. He didn't do it. He did some other lineup, and it sucks because Dickerson had the best day of his life, and Belt also had 3 hits and a bunch of points as well. So I know what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, I do my research. I watch this team every single day. I haven't missed a pitch yet. I think I missed a couple innings actually one time golfing, but I don't miss much Giants games. I watch a lot of baseball, but Giants games I never miss unless I have to. So I know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I know what I'm talking about. I love this team, and I love talking baseball, like I said. So I also said Joey Bart was going to go deep. Wrong about that. He did have 3 hits. So, I mean, who didn't have 3 hits yesterday? Who didn't have 3 hits? Crawford, Solano, and Dickerson all had 6 RBIs in the game. That's unheard of. We had one inning with 2 3-run home runs. That's unheard of. Belt's batting .337. .337, Brandon Belt. .337. That's impressive. 3 for 3 yesterday. They took him out because they didn't need him in there anymore. 3 hits for him. Dickerson, his average is .261 now. He was batting under 200 3 days ago. He had 5 hits, 5 extra base hits. Crawford's batting .280, which is insane because he was under 200 about a week and a half ago. Dubon's batting .282. He was struggling. We sat him for 3 days, and now he's batting .282. He had 2 hits yesterday. I can go on and on with this team. Yaz had 2 hits yesterday. He needed that triple more than anybody on that team. He's been struggling. For Yaz, he has been struggling. Struck out 4 times the other day in Arizona. He's had some tough at-bats. He's been fouling off pitches that he usually mashes, either in the gap or over the fence, and he's fouling them off. But now that triple might turn it around. It was off the top of the fence. It was a great approach. It was a changeup down, and he just poked it out. So that was much needed. Gosman did his thing. He didn't really need to do much, but 5 innings, quality start. Wasn't a quality start, but 5 innings, 2 earned, and a win. So all we need from him. Most important play that I wrote down here was the Steven Duggar. He's the only guy that didn't have a hit. That didn't get on base. Darren Ruff walked and he didn't get a hit, but he got on base. Steven Duggar, he was 0 for 2. And he's probably the only guy that didn't sleep excellent last night. He was probably happy that they won, but he didn't sleep great because he didn't contribute a little bit. And he's been struggling. But he hit a ball hard up the middle, second and third, 2 outs. He hustled as hard as he could. We know he has a speed. And it was a bang-bang play at first. Bang-bang play at first. And they were already up like 16, 17 runs. A lot of coaches, a lot of managers would say, go ahead, hustle in, whatever. We don't need that. Let's go. The Rockies probably weren't the biggest fans of this, but Gabe Kapler challenges it. Put the headphones on. I'm trying to get Steven Duggar. I'm trying to get that confidence up for Steven Duggar, and I love it. This is why I love Gabe Kapler. A lot of guys, Giants fans, don't like Gabe Kapler because he makes bad mistakes in the bullpen. Yes, he does, but he's a player's coach. These players respect him, and he's got their back. He has got their back. Steven Duggar has been struggling, like I said. He needed that hit more than anybody. He probably went in there and said, hey, thanks, coach. Thanks, skipper. Appreciate it. I know it didn't work out, but I appreciate you having my back, trying to get my confidence going. I know stats aren't the most important thing, but a hit right there on an RBI would have done huge dividends to him going forward. And they need Duggar. They really do, especially with Slater hurt right now still. They need Duggar, that speed. They need him against righties. He might not last on the team much longer, but that hit could have been huge going forward. So it didn't work out, but it was huge by Gabe Kapler to have his players back. And that's that as a player, having a manager like that is awesome. It really is. So that's about. I could talk about that game last night all day long. It was an excellent game. It was just from start to finish. Those guys were just seeing the ball huge. It was one of those games. I've been there as a player where you just kind of think everybody's just going to get a hit, and one guy gets a hit, and the next guy gets a hit, and then all of a sudden you guys have 10 runs, and you just think, we could do this. Everybody could do it. And it's just one of those things. Baseball is weird like that. Sometimes when you're struggling, everybody has the confidence where we're not going to get a hit. But yesterday, everybody knew they were going to get a hit. And it didn't matter what pitch, what inning, it was just going to happen. Pablo Sandoval had an infield hit off the plate. That doesn't happen, when we were losing earlier in the year. So it was just one of those games. It just happens. Baseball is a fun sport. It's a funny sport, but I love to see it. So going forward today, we have Kyle Freeland, a lefty, against Logan Webb. Need Logan Webb to have a decent game today. He's always, every game so far this year, he's been really, really good the first couple innings, or he'll have a tough first inning, then he'll go 2, 3, 4 really great. And he hits that one inning where he kind of has a hiccup. So hopefully no hiccup today. We do have a day off tomorrow, which is huge. And we had pretty much a day off yesterday for the bullpen. So the bullpen is ready. Tony Watson, Trevor Gott, all of our big guys, Harlan Garcia, Sam Coonrod, Tyler Rogers, they're all available. And I can see this. If he goes 5 innings, that's fine. Throw our best guys for the next 4 innings and win this game. I don't see it being as high scoring today. But if it is close, Belt's not in the lineup, which is probably the only surprise, but I also don't see it as a surprise. Dickerson's in there. Love having Dickerson in there. You can't sit Dickerson after that game yesterday. 5 extra base hits, 3 home runs. You got to play him, even against a hard lefty. Belt, on the other hand, he has been hurt. He started the year hurt on the DL. We got to remember that. He's still limping around. You could tell when he's got to hustle around the bases, he is limping. So a day off here, not a terrible idea. They gave him they took him out in the 7th inning yesterday. So they're trying to rest him as much as he can, but he is probably our hottest bat right now. He is the hottest bat, probably the hottest bat in the league. So if it is a close game, use Brandon Belt in the right situation. Don't want to use him leading off an inning late in the game. No, we want guys on base if we're losing, and bring up Brandon Belt, lefty or righty, don't care. He's been that hot. So it's a great guy to have off the bench if you're Kapler. Brandon Belt, expect to play at some point today, but he is not starting. Daniel Robertson is my player of the game prediction. A guy that had a hit yesterday. He had, I read up on him a little bit. I've seen him as a Ray. They drafted him high. We talked about him a little bit. First round pick from the Athletics, and he switched his whole swing around this season, this summer. He went to the same hitting trainer as Justin Turner did. Mac Williamson also went to him in the past, couple years ago. It didn't work out for him as much, but it's that upright stance. Nice relaxed, leg kick, and then explode. And we saw it yesterday. I almost want to put them side to side in the next video and see Justin Turner and Daniel Robertson. These guys have identical swings. They're really relaxed. I could see Daniel Robertson having a big day today and a big season going forward with us. This could be a huge, huge, huge pickup that we got from the Rays here for nothing. Again, Farhan just getting these guys that designate for assignment, and we just swoop up. And this could be the same thing for Anthony Bonde that we got from the Rays as well. So exciting player. He's still 26. We got to remember that he was drafted out of high school, so he's really, really young still. He has the experience. He plays all around. He played third base yesterday, and he's starting at shortstop, and they're really impressed with his shortstop ability. So can't wait to watch him today. Love watching new players play as a Giant and see how they do. So this is a huge game today. Huge, huge game. Going back to 500, it's just great for the eyes, especially on a day off tomorrow. On that plane ride back to San Francisco, seeing 19-19 in your record is kind of it's a confidence booster. Seeing 19-19, and we have a day off tomorrow. We've got 4 more against Arizona, a team that we have dominated this year, and kind of make it look silly. We swept them once, and they won a game last time we played them. My hat's all funky right now. Let's just do it like that. That works. All right. And Arizona kind of gave up during the trade deadline. They gave away Archie Bradley, Robbie Ray, a guy that we like to hit anyways, and probably their best pickup was Starling Marte, who they gave up too. So, man, it's a team that losing 3 players, and we already dominated. We'll see what happens. We got to win today first. 19-19 would be awesome. But if we go 19-19, and then we have 4 against the D-backs, and we do well against them, and we have 2 against Seattle, 2 at home against Seattle. 6 games that are all winnable games, and this team is hot. You never know what could happen with this team. Padres could lose a couple games, and we can be right behind them for the second spot. Right now, we are in the playoffs. September 2nd, we are in the playoffs. Gotta keep going, though. Gotta keep going. We still have a lot of games against the Padres at the end of the year, which is exciting as well because you never know what could happen. We sweep them one time, and we're right there for that second spot. I'm going for the second spot. Everybody keeps saying go for the wild card. I'm going for that second spot in the division. We'll see what happens. That's all I got for today. Enjoy the game today. Enjoy that day game. I will for sure. I will post I'll probably do the video tonight. I have nothing really going on tonight with no Giants baseball. So I'll do the prospects video, the top 15 prospects video. It was really fun to do the top 30, the 30 to 15, 30 to 16 video. I think I posted it last week, but now it's the top 15. I'm really excited to do that video. Love talking about our prospects, talk about Joey Bart and Seth Corey and Elio Ramos. Can't wait. So I have it all written out, all my notes. I just need to do the video, and I'm excited to post it. I'll probably post it tomorrow for our day off, so you have some kind of Giants content to watch on your day off for the Giants. I know those day offs are tough, 2 in 1 week. Man, I know it's tough when this team was hot and you're giving us day offs, but hey, the body needs it as well. Longoria and Belt, these older guys, Crawford, they're hot, but they also need some day off. So maybe it's a good thing, especially with our bullpen. So that's all I got. Daniel Robertson, player of the game. I think 3 hits sounds about right. Maybe let's go 2 hits, and I think he might go deep. Listen to Adam Coe. He knows what he's talking about. Thank you again for 100 subscribers. It feels good. It really does. It feels good. I feel like kind of accomplishment. It's a goal that I set was just get 100 subs, and I did that. So try to go for 200 and 300 and then 500, and you never know, I could go to 1,000. So that's my goal. I also told you that I will talk football, fantasy football going forward when the football season starts. I got a draft on Sunday, so I'll break down my draft maybe Sunday night. That sounds like a good idea. I'll break that down and talk about how I did, the mistakes I made, and how I look going forward. Let me know anything else you guys want to talk about in the comments. If you think it's a good idea for fantasy football, I think it's a good idea because I love talking fantasy football. I've been doing fantasy sports. I do fantasy basketball as well. I do fantasy baseball. I'm in the playoffs are going to start here soon for fantasy baseball. I just like sports. I don't know if you could tell that about me. Thank you again for everybody that subscribed yesterday. I had a bunch yesterday. All Joshua, my brother Joshua Cosina, brother John, brother Mikey, they've been hooking me up with a lot of subscribers that are friends. So welcome to the channel. And like I say, share it with your friends. This is fun. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday night. Go Giants.